It is April 1st, 2021. This might not mean anything to you depending on where you are in this world or what you like to do in your free time, but it is opening day for Major League Baseball. And it got me to thinking. Derek Jeter gave me advice that if I didn't listen to it, I might not be in front of the camera today. But before I get into that, I want to talk about sports and music in general. I feel like they have such a really strong connection, and I think it's part of the reason why I find so much passion and energy and good memories when it comes to certain songs and certain sports. Like to this day, I hear the Champions League theme song and I get goosebumps. I'm like, oh, it's go time, because that's the most serious football competition in the entire world, to me at least. And then I think of all the times that my dad took me to see the New York Knicks play, and at the very end of every game, if it was a close game and there was a timeout, you'd always hear the final countdown. It's just one of those things. But back to the topic at hand here with baseball. Obviously, I think of John Fogerty's Center Field. I think of Wild Thing. I think of Enter Sandman. I think of all sorts of songs that just, immediately reference baseball to me. So back to Derek Jeter. When I was growing up, my uncle managed the AA baseball team that the Yankees had in Albany, New York. The Albany Colony Yankees. And we used to get to go to all the games. They'd let us into the locker room. They'd let us run around the field. We actually got to know a lot of the players and kind of hang out. And one summer, I played shortstop. And I attended one of the camps. Like a kids training camp thing. And all the players went. They assigned me to Andy Fox and Derek Jeter. Because he played the same position I did. So we were playing one day, and this is, he would always mess around with me. I remember this. He was a really, really down-to-earth and nice guy. It seems like he hasn't changed one bit. But one day, we were doing drills of ground balls to turn a double play. And Jeter looks at me, and I botched it, man. I was way, way wide throwing to first base. And he just looked at me, and he said, "You play drums, right?" And I said, "Yeah." He goes, "Why don't you stick to that?" And all the kids laughed. Andy Fox was a third baseman. He got a good laugh out of it, too. And I went home, and I was like, oh, man, I really suck at this, don't I? I'm not very good at this. I mean, this guy, he plays AA, though. What does he know? Little did I know he would turn out to be Derek Jeter, the Derek Jeter. But I just thought it was really funny. That actually was kind of a turning point to me, because I never forget that he said that. There's not a lot I remember from that age. I had to have been maybe 12. Yeah, 11 or 12 at the time. And yeah, that was just something that stuck with me for a long time, and I ended up not playing baseball much longer after that, and learning more about music, really diving into the drums, playing 6-7 hours a day, then eventually joining a band, realizing I didn't like a lot of the music that the guitarist was playing, and I was like, I could do that better than him. Bought myself a $100 Squire, and the rest is history. But that's pretty much the entire story to it. It really stuck with me. And today is opening day, and baseball makes me happy. I don't watch it nearly as much as I used to when I was younger. I think part of it's because I have a kid and we don't have, cable or anything like that set up. And the other part of it is I'm on the West Coast, and most games air here at 4. So we're out and about. There's no way I am parking myself in front of a television when it's a nice day outside and sitting and watching a ball game. But now that I'm moving back to Florida, who knows? Maybe I'll get back into it. And it makes me think of, all the good times with my dad. So, he loves baseball, and he loves the Yankees. And I'm a Met fan. And you might be wondering how I became a Met fan. I'm stupid, I enjoy pain, and I like not liking myself. So that's why I'm a Met fan. And before I wrap this up, I just wanted to announce the winner of the person who provided the best over 6 bars. I had 10 entries total, 1 on YouTube and a few others on other social media. And me and my kid sat down and listened to them all, and she agreed with me. Just say when, Rowan, you have won yourself a pedal. You need to go on Instagram, and you need to give me your information so I can send that out to you. Congratulations, buddy. We'll do more of these in the future for everybody else who missed out on this one. But if you follow baseball, I hope your team has a great year. Unless you're the Phillies or the Red Sox, in which case, I hope by some act of God, you lose every single game. Sorry. If you like what I'm doing, leave me a like, you guys. Leave me a comment. Let me know what's going on with you, if your favorite baseball team is, if you follow the sport. Subscribe if you haven't. And I'm going to lead you out here with a little bit of the greatest closer of all time's theme song. Take care.